Good afternoon, gang. Okay, it's about 2:30 here on Tuesday. So maybe it's good news for everybody up north. Don't quite know yet, but this right now is when we were supposed to be getting the brunt of the rain here, okay? And it's not raining at all. So either the storm is really slowed down. Last I saw a report, it was about 100 miles south of Nashville heading my way, but the center of it. But I don't know, maybe the storm is breaking up a little bit, but we're not getting the rain that we were told we were going to get even as late as this morning. So that's a positive thing. So, because we were still told we were supposed to get some, I've heard from 3 to 5 inches, I've heard from 5 to 8 inches, and I mean, we've got a little, I mean, it rained overnight. Maybe we've got an inch of rain so far, but the big part hasn't hit us. But what I want to remind everybody or make you really think about here, okay? I totally get that everybody is on some sort of budget and we all have different means that we can prep with and stuff. Power is crucial. If you saw the stories that, you know, today's the day after down in Louisiana, you know, Entergy, who is the power company that supplies most of the power down there, is saying that it's going to be around a month till a lot of places in Louisiana get their power back. The Louisiana Emergency Management Group has told people not to come back to their homes until they give an all clear. They'd rather have everybody stay somewhere where they're going to be more safe and more comfortable. Now, think about leaving your home for a month with the video I showed you this morning. And yes, I get it, okay? Tons of you said, oh, it looks like they're robbing a convenience store or a liquor store or a Quickie Mart or whatever. That wasn't the point of the video. I could care less if they were stealing pantyhose or cell phones. It doesn't matter. The point I was making in that was that's what happened in one day. The one day afterwards, and people were already going into stores and taking whatever they felt like. Now, imagine it's your house and you come home a month later and you find squatters living there. Everything in your house is gone. You know, gangs have moved in, you know, homeless have moved in, whatever it would be, okay? Staying away from your home for a month, not a good idea. But how do you stay home? Now, like I said, everybody has different means, you know, of which they can prep with. Please, please, please look into getting some sort of generator. You know, whether it's a gas generator, I've talked about those. You can get a gas generator for $500-600. Okay, good size one. You know, you can spend $2,000 if you want. I mean, get a monster one, but I mean, you know, enough to keep some lights on, keep the refrigerator running, or whatever, you can do it. Of course, the downside with that is then you also need to have the gasoline. And if the power's out for 30 days, guys, that also means the gas stations don't have power. So there's no way to get gas. So who knows how far you have to drive. You know, you may have to drive an hour and a half to go fill up gas cans. That's not exactly what you'd call efficient. So then, of course, you're talking about storing gas. Then we look at the little solar generators, you know, the Jackeries or the Eco Delta or EcoFlow Deltas like I've got, or if you got the money to go spend a Blue Eddy or, you know, whatever it would be. You know, Duracell makes a little one. Look into those. Granted, today, if I'm going to put solar panels outside, I'm not getting squat, okay? It's cloudy and overcast and, you know, I'm not getting any power. There is no perfect solution, okay? So, again, we're preppers. Redundancy, okay? Like I said, my idea for redundancy was relatively simple. I can take my gas-powered generator, and because my solar generators, I mean, they're not really generators, they're solar battery banks, but I can charge that solar generator in about 1 hour on AC power. Okay, great. I will run my gas generator for an hour, charge up that battery, and that battery will then run my refrigerator for 11 hours, as opposed to running my gas generator to power my refrigerator for 11 hours, burn all that gas. But you need to have something like this, especially if you are somebody that has something that is required to be refrigerated. A couple of you mentioned in the comments on this morning's video about insulin. I like out of the book 1 Second After, which I talk about all the time. I'm betting there's more than a few of you guys who use a CPAP machine. So you're going to need power for something like that. I mean, there are medical reasons that you need to have some sort of power bank, and it's important to get it. I mean, it doesn't have to be the $2,000 Blue Eddy. Figure out what is crucial for you to have and get yourself some sort of battery bank that can run it. If you need, your CPAP. I don't have CPAP, so I don't know, but however much power it uses versus, the size of the bank you can get, that's going to be something important, because you look at 30 days is what they're saying to replace the power. The funny part is, I was reading an article, and I mean, this makes me laugh, because in the article they say customers have been panic searching for Generac generators and regular generators since the hurricane made landfall. Now, if y'all remember me, and this is maybe about 6 months ago, I called a guy out about a Generac generator. Okay, first off, it's $8,000, $9,000. Okay, and he also told me that this was back in the spring. Okay, that it was 6 months or so before they could even get me one. Okay, so anybody that's thinking they're going to call their local Generac dealer and say, hey, can you come out tomorrow and put a generator in so I have power? And they're going to laugh at him going, tomorrow's next July maybe, but certainly not going to happen now. And, looking for generators now, there's 1 million households in Louisiana right now without power. You don't think every single one of them is going, you know what, maybe we need to get a generator. Again, reactive versus proactive. Watching some of these news articles and somebody made a comment about sandbags. Oh, the time to get prepared is now, the day before the storm gets here. No, the time to prepare for the storm was, I don't know, when did hurricane season start? Honey, is there a chance we're going to get hit by a hurricane this year? Sure, always, every year in New Orleans, okay? Maybe we need to get some stuff to prepare for a hurricane. That's when the time would have been, ages ago, the time, best time to prepare for it. Oh, I don't know, after Katrina. If you live on the coast, if you live in Florida, if you live on the Gulf Coast or whatever it is, hurricanes happen. Maybe not every year, okay, and maybe certainly not at this magnitude, but you need to have something in regards to power to save your life, i.e. the medicines or something like that, but also to save your property. Because if you leave your house for 30 days, I guarantee you it ain't going to look the same when you get back as when you left, okay? Because you're going to have busted out windows. Hey, let's go see if there's food in that house. Let's go see if there's TVs, cell phones, stereos, earbuds, whatever, do they have a safe in there? Maybe there's some cash in there. They're going to ransack your house. And you aren't going to be there to protect it. Okay. Obviously, a man's home is his castle. All right. It is up to you to protect your castle, your kingdom, your queendom, whatever it would be. Okay. Take this opportunity, guys. Start putting money away. I've done videos before on how to make some extra money on the side, whatever it would be. Priority, get yourself some sort of power backup, because 30 days is full-blown SHTF. See y'all tonight, live stream, 8 o'clock. Pinball out.